officially a meeting in the ladies' room.
Yeah, like that.
Yes. Ladies, are we making dinner or are you making reservations? We're busy. It's not like it used to be when our parents and grandparents, were, in relations and raising children. We're trying to balance, being a mother as well as, being a wife or a partner.
You nailed it. You really did. Because, and I did. What we gonna eat? That'd be like something quick. You're going home to cook, and then you'd be like, cooking what? Hot dogs.
Hey, ladies.
Ladies room.
Yes.
Ma'am.
How's everyone doing this evening?
I am doing well. I hope you are.
Amazing. Excited for the meetings in the ladies' room.
Welcome, Miss Charity.
Hi. It's good to be here with y'all.
Hey, Lisa.
How's everybody doing? Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
Y'all got a drink?
So what did everybody do this weekend?
Hey, Eric. I did absolutely nothing this weekend.
Oh, wow. That's
I'm
amazing.
traveling next week, so I have to get it together.
Yeah.
So I don't wait till the last minute to pack up these bags.
Oh yeah, I wait till the day of. So yeah, I feel you.
I try real hard not to, but it always seems that I'm still throwing stuff in the bag. But,
hey there, Jessica. Welcome to the ladies' room.
Hey.
all right.
Yeah, that pack and go out of town is always my intention to get it done in advance.
Yeah.
But the execution is another thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I am the queen of paying for oversized bags on the plane. I'm trying real hard not to do that.
I used to travel with a cute little purse. Go to the airport, just cute little purse.
No. Little small little carry-on.
No, I have sneakers, sweats, and a backpack.
Right.
Because my backpack is my purse in case my checked luggage is too much. I pull that backpack out.
Exactly.
It's a trick. It's a trick.
See, I like y'all. Y'all know how to travel. Yes.
Absolutely.
I stay traveling, so I've learned. You have a purse and a carry-on. Yeah, just have that carry-on inside your backpack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies. So I guess we're gonna jump right into our hot topics for the day.
All right.
So what we got going on? What's hot in these streets? What is the 411?
There's a lot of good 411 going on, but I have to throw in some crazy 411 about this child support case with Tristan Thomas and his recent baby mama and this $47,000 a month.
Wow.
I have so many mixed feelings about this. You
gotta
take care of your kids. You got
Yes, do I.
But $47K every month. As a single mother, I would have enjoyed that check. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I'll enjoy being her friend.
Yeah.
I know.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm like, who we going, best friend?
Where are we going?
That's it.
Right. Yes.
Where are we going?
Talk about travel. Yeah.
We all over the place.
Because I was there. I was there during the heartbreak and all the, so
Okay.
you know how we take care of our best friends. So
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely.
Any other 411 ladies?
I was catching a little bit on 50 Cent coming to the defense of Monique in regards to Oprah, Oprah and Tyler Perry, with his concerns on how they didn't have Monique's back.
Yeah.
And so there was quite a few people of course, in the entertainment industry, who have been really putting Monique on because they feel as if Monique was getting blackballed. Because Monique stood up and said, everybody knows that money's not enough for me. I'm not going to take it. I'm a woman with convictions. And so a lot of people came in and started putting her on. So, like, she wasn't getting gigs anymore. But because of the community pulling together in unity, we were able to get the sister back on in some episode. You see how when we have our spaces, we can easily help each other. Like, hey, they won't give it to you, but I will.
Right.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what you got going on for Hot Topics, Danielle? I'm sorry. I guess
I was talking about
you done gave all your Hot Topics.
I will say shout out to all the social workers and Social Work Appreciation Month. I know we're all but kudos to the social workers out there. Y'all do a great job. Thankless job. I'm sorry. That's my shameless plug. Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you my hot topic is, health is wealth. We always talk about how we trying to, how wealthy can we be, but health is wealth. So this is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. And for those that are confused about what the colon is, it's your gut that leads to the outside. We have to take care of what we're putting into our bodies to make sure that it's, because otherwise, as we progress in age, what we do, our body catches up. So this is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month, and I really wanted to make it a hot topic because as Black people, I don't want to say African American because other people that are Black aren't always from Africa. Black people have a higher propensity for death from colorectal cancer, like 50% higher than our other counterparts. We're 20% more likely to get it. 40% more likely to die from it. And it's more common in our men. So ladies, we have to take care of our men, but men, we need you to take care of yourself so you can be there for us. We need you here. Get your regular checkup. And just because your daddy didn't have it and grandpa didn't have it doesn't mean that you can't have it. It's only 5 to 10% hereditary. The rest of it comes with increasing age. Screenings used to be at 50. They used to be at 50, but we're dying at a higher rate. That for Black people, we need to start getting screening at 45. So check your ID. Check your ID and see what your age is. According to what your driver license says, I think I need you to make an appointment. And say you heard it here in the Velvet Room.
There you go.
The ladies' room. I'm sorry. The ladies'
room.
So we take care of our people.
Right. Well, yesterday I was at a Black Women's Queen meeting here locally, and they discussed about our health and stuff. So I just wanted to add this on because we get very indoctrinated so much about not knowing that our food pretty much is our lifestyle and our eating contributing to a lot. So we were talking because ladies, remember this. We cannot go and buy all the herbs. We cannot buy all the health pills and stuff, but not change what we're eating. So we think that we're going to go get the herbs this is real good, but then you're going to put it on top of the poison and think that the poison isn't going to affect you. So we have to a whole lot. Yeah, we got to go back to the root of the food is the problem. Don't herb it up.
And think about it. A lot of our issues come from the gut. It comes from what we put into our system, what we put into our system and on our systems. Okay, so
is no joke.
Where's the boss at?
That's right. Check your inside so you can blossom on the outside.
And just because I did bring up colorectal health, just want to drop this tidbit to you. We're really only supposed to be shopping in the grocery stores on the outskirts of the grocery store. That is your produce. that usually is your meat. If you choose to eat meat, that's a whole other conversation. Your other things, because what's in the middle is those down your aisles, that's the
I
packaged and
never really thought
processed
about
food.
that.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I start with shopping on
Right.
the outskirts, and then you come in for what you have to, because everything
Yeah.
else is packaged and processed. So
Right.
better gut, less processed foods. I'm working
Right.
on what I'm preaching. Okay, 'Cause I'm
With
nice
you.
and plump.
I
I'm
was
trying
gonna
to
say
bring
work
it
in
down.
Listen,
progress
I'm
here.
taking notes.
With you.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right, ladies.
Jessica
Let's
said
get
that's
to our
all. That's
topic
right.
for
All healthy
today.
foods are on
Right.
the
That's right.
perimeter
All
of the grocery store. That's
Yep.
right, Jessica.
Right. Right.
Each one teach
Wow.
one.
Right. That's right.
All right, ladies, let's dive right in. Of our topic for today. What makes for a successful co-parenting relationship? Come on, let's
That's
take them
a
to
deep
school.
one.
Let's take them to school now.
Will.
Oh, well,
Right.
that's right, Jessica. That's right.
So, who gonna jump into this topic real quick? Because I got a whole lot to say. I don't want to step on anybody's
Yeah.
What was the
toes.
question
I
again?
would. Oh yeah.
What
Go ahead
makes
with your
for a
question again.
successful
Successful.
co-parenting relationship?
Successful.
Successful.
That is key.
The key
I
word,
would say
successful.
from personal experience and what I've learned and I'm still learning is first things first, it's about the children. Put your ego aside, put your feelings aside. It's always what's best for the children. And then secondly would be communication, effective communication. I mean, you can
Effective.
communicate all day long and say, look, I need such and such, or whatever the case is. But if you're not having that two-way conversation and you both coming to an agreement on things, then it's not going to be successful. So yeah,
Yeah, and that communication means more than just talking. It means
that's
listening and paying attention as well, because that's where the agreement comes from.
oh yeah,
Because
Absolutely.
too oftentimes we think communication is just yapping. Nah, we gotta be quiet to listen sometimes.
yeah,
It,
Right.
it,
Exactly.
it, that's exactly right. Be quiet to listen, but listen with intention, not listening to respond. Is very key. And you said it best. It is once you put the children or the child at the forefront and put to the side how he hurt you or she hurt you or he's moved on or she's moved on. When you focus on the child and not your feelings about the relationship, you can make some rational decisions. It's very difficult to make rational decisions that have nothing to do with you when your feelings are still caught up in whatever took place.
I like
yeah.
that,
And it's
Erica.
not fair. And ladies, some people gonna disagree with me, the ones that have yet to mature, uh,
Okay,
to understand it's about the children. At no point should you hold your child hostage from their father. And I say
Come on.
hostage, as in they may want to see them, but you're not given the option. They and your child or children wants to see the
Right.
father, and the father wants to see his child because he may or may not be contributing in the way that you think he should be, or is able to.
Right.
Regardless if
And
that
let's
man pays you a dime of child support, if he is interested and wants to be a part of that child's life,
Right.
you
Right.
take that up with him outside of the relationship with the child,
yeah,
but
yeah.
his
Right.
relationship with that child should not be conditioned, or his ability to financially contribute should not be a condition whether he gets to spend time with his child. You are
Right.
doing a disservice to your child now and their mental health later.
And
That
I'm
part.
glad you go there, because that's where I'm about to go. Because people don't think about how their child's attachment to each parent impacts
Yes.
them later on in life in their attachments and other relationships. You might think because that parent is not there or you're keeping that parent away that you're doing something for your child. No, you're doing long-term negative impact onto their future relationships, their romantic relationships, their ability to be just to have effective communication with other people, because all of our relationships stem from that first attachment to our parents.
Right. Right. Right.
And,
Yeah.
and to piggyback on that, again, only time we're doing that is when you're thinking about what he should be doing or what she should be doing. It is you're going about it the wrong way. The goal is for the, like Danielle said, to make sure that the relationship with the child and each parent is fostered outside of whatever you got going on. If he's not contributing, you think he should, and you made an attempt to communicate, where the other person can hear you. Because if you've been in relation with this person, a lot of times you kind of get to figure out how the person works, how they would respond. Again, as if you've taken the time versus just hung out.
Right.
Learn what makes the person. Sometimes you have to kind of let that person be on 10 while you bring it down, because at the end of the day, it's about the child. So I'm gonna let this person be on 10. Let them be on 10, because not every response requires. Not everything requires a response. So be honest. Right. When you both can come to a mutual way of communicating without the emotion, the child benefits.
Right.
They deserve to have both parents if both are interested and willing.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
and
that
goes back to the communication you were saying. It's not always about, who contributes what. I've learned, I must say that I am fortunate enough to have my ex-husband. He's there with the kids. He loves the kids. He does things with the kids. He contributes financially. He, all that. But at the end of the day, even if he wasn't able to contribute financially, if my son has his dad or my daughter has her dad, you know what I'm saying? That relationship, like you were saying, building those bonds, that goes a long way.
It's priceless. Ladies, I was traumatized this past week. I heard at least 2 or 3 of our people say that a child does not need their father before they're 5 years old. And I looked at, I was shocked that I heard it so many times. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Wow. Who is this person going to show up out of nowhere at 5 years old and be able to build
exactly right? Yeah.
That anything.
That comment
right
that's some of like, and I don't know where they got that from, but we were talking about like grabbing on the cliches. It's like stuff that you hear people say, but you're gonna believe it because you've heard people say it. It has
people
no
don't
rationale. No, it has.
It's a myth.
Yeah.
Like that's
research behind it. And I'm wondering if this person that doesn't have the educational background or have done the research behind this, are they getting from, back in the day they say children really don't have many memories developed before the age of 5? That's a lie. There are quite a few things I remember before I was 5 years old. I don't remember everything, but there are some. And you create relationships. You create that bond. It creates trust.
Yeah,
that is essential from birth on.
Yeah,
it is.
Happen. It has to be cultivated like any relationship.
Right.
Yeah. This is how parents bond with their kids before they physically give birth to them.
Yes.
You really have to cultivate those relationships, and to say that children don't need their fathers until they're 5, you are setting not only your child up for something, but you are setting up their future mates, their future children, your grandchildren.
Yes.
Right.
Generational trauma.
Yeah. I love it.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure that young lady who said that heard that from some older woman in her life.
Yeah.
And it could have been because and if you think about it, there are times that, our parents did the best with what they had. And a lot of times they said things to us to more or less protect us, but also kind of protect themselves as well. Well,
Yeah.
she don't need him right now. It's okay. No, she needs him or he needs him because. But you're saying it to convince yourself. You're trying to condition your mental
Right.
to believe
Right.
that, so that your heart is okay.
To make
Right.
yourself feel okay about what you got going
Right.
on.
Exactly.
You're
Right.
okay. That's it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
So
and
they
I
can
think
kind of.
yeah,
Go
we
ahead, go
say
ahead.
things that, well, we say things or things are told us to kind of make us feel better as kids, or like we said, but when we know this is not the truth, or
Yeah.
they just don't know themselves because they themselves did not have their father. A lot of times,
Mhm.
young ladies or I also say gentlemen. There are some gentlemen that are single parents as well.
Oh yeah.
But it
I
could be
applaud them.
it could be a lot of times I always say it goes back to your story. Like,
Yeah.
what was your parents' experience like with your parent? So if
Right.
your father wasn't there and you feel like you were fine, then everything is going to be fine, in which you really aren't fine unless you've been
Right.
through therapy and had some process.
Right. Yeah. So
That
right.
part, but
Exactly.
even if I
Exactly.
would want my kids to have better than what I had, if I
Exactly.
had to struggle through, trying to form a relationship with my mom or trying to form a relationship with my dad, if I had to struggle and navigate through my life that way, I don't want
Yeah.
my kids to go through that drama.
Absolutely.
That's too
Exactly.
much.
And that's
And that is
called
why we have to show them healthy relationships while they're young
Yes.
and all the way through.
Even if we are not together.
Even if we're not together, exactly, because you can be friends, you can be the best of friends, and it's okay
Yeah.
as long as you and both parties respect boundaries with each other. I don't see even what's the problem with me. It's so healthy for the children to see their parents get along,
Absolutely.
and we need to know that, like you said earlier, mature, evolve into understanding that we don't necessarily have to be together to make this a healthy thing. Bring in your new wife. Come on, let's go all chill. It's all good. It's all good.
I would not mind it at all. I come to the wedding, I have decorated what you
That-
need me to do.
listen.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel
Exactly.
like
That is
with my
one
ex
heck
and
of a
I,
lesson,
we just
okay?
didn't work.
We can
you
all
know,
get along.
exactly. Look, same
We didn't
here.
work,
And I
but
always
our
say
children.
we were two good people that were just no longer good together.
Exactly.
Not bad people, and
Exactly.
you make an effort. I mean, a concerted effort to heal whatever is in your heart, vice versa, on both ends, and
Oh, yeah.
understand whomever you bring into your partnership understands that co-parenting doesn't have to be negative and toxic. It doesn't have to be.
And
And
It
some
does not
people
have to
an
be.
expect that.
issue.
They're
Just
shocked that, like, oh, you get along, why you talking to him? Like, that's my
Right. Let's just
Oh,
normalize it. It's
Like,
okay,
this
boo-boo.
we're supposed to chat. And
Yes.
it makes it so that the children do not have to choose. We have to
Right.
understand the mental health of our
Right.
children
Yes.
that already has
Yes.
to feel what already broke, So moms should not be downing or talking about the fathers.
Okay, when
The
you
fathers should not be
disagree
downing or
separate from
disrespecting
those
the
kids.
mothers within
Yeah.
earshot, and the mother or either parent should not allow that to be spoken by anyone else in their family
Come on.
within
Right.
earshot
That's
of the
it.
child. That's another level of disrespect. You don't
Mhm.
allow that. You make
Right.
it so that child feels comfortable going from one house to the other.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't make them feel like I am choosing dad because mommy's upset with him. Or I'm choosing mom because mommy's upset, or vice
Right.
versa.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
need to have ease. It should be fluid.
Yes.
And be
Right.
okay
Putting all
to
that
have
pressure
that
on these
relationship.
children.
And
And
people
you know
don't
what I'm saying? They trying to
understand.
figure out life themselves as a
Exactly.
child. They should have
Exactly.
grown people problems.
Mhm.
So, what we just said here now, ladies, because we said what's the key for a successful co-parenting relationship? Communication.
Right.
Number
Respect.
one, take your feelings out of it. No, number one, the
Effective
children.
communication.
Yes.
Always
Effective
think
Yeah.
of
communication.
what is best for the child. That's number one, the
Yeah.
child.
Right.
The end. Not what's best for you, not what's best for the parent. What is best for the child? What do you want for your child? So that's number one. As Danielle said, effective communication.
Right. Yes.
Now we need to do a show on communication, period, because there are lots of different communications. I think that's the next ladies' room.
I think so
Communication.
too. Mhm.
What was the other one? Come on, what else we got? Communication. Put the child first.
Disagree outside. Disagree with each other, not in front of your children.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
And not
yes.
allowing outside influence
Yeah.
or negative influence. No negative influence towards the child from the existing parent or the parents that are in the presence.
Absolutely.
Well, ladies, this has been a wonderful, wonderful meeting in the ladies' room.
Yes, it was nice chatting with y'all. It's good to
Charity,
get some other
welcome.
common sense.
Glad to have you, huh?
Yes, Charity.
Absolutely.
It was nice to have you in the room. So, with that being said, ladies, I think it's time for us to check out the men and the man cave.
The man cave, y'all better stay tuned.
All right.
Man cave conversations.
Bring
are
the men
coming up.
on. It's raining men.
Uh-oh, see?
Bring it.
Yeah,
Love it.
I can be doing that.
Bye, ladies.
All right.
Bye.